Hey man, welcome back to the channel. Before we even get into it, do me a huge favor. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Please do it now. So today's video, man, we got Shannon Sharpe. He's going over some hate that he's been getting for this Katt Williams interview. Mind you, I think the Katt Williams interview was great on Shannon's part. I think he did everything the right way. I think he did everything the way it should have been done. He was the perfect person to do that interview, in my opinion. And I love his interview style. I don't even like watching interviews, but I can watch Shannon Sharpe do interviews because it's entertaining. And he is someone who, when I was a kid, I watched on TV playing. So it's nice to see him doing something like this now. Now let's jump right into some of the things he had to say. And I got two parts. I'm going to play the first part now.
Yeah. People are talking about it in the basketball locker rooms and NFL and every circle. People have talked about it. Right. And what's disappointing to me, because there are people that do what you and I do, that had so much to say. And it's only because of jealousy. Because I guarantee you, if Katt was on their podcast and did exactly what he did on my podcast, they would have never said what they're saying. Oh, no. That was the decision that I had to make in a split second, Ocho. Right. And what I always try to do is not talk over the guests. They come on, okay, tell your side, tell your story. Tell it without me interrupting. And then if there's a point that I think I need to add or I need to, rephrase question, okay, we'll go there. But in that situation, Ocho, I've got to make a split second. I know I got cards. Okay, I want to start at this place. But he said, I want to tell you why I came. You offer a safe place, a safe space for people to say and to get things. Okay, fine. And then he went. Now, I'm teed up to ready to go in the direction that I think, because at the end of the day, Ocho, even though he went the direction that he went for 30 minutes, I still had to have structure. I still had to get the train back on the track. Even though I don't think he was off the track, he wanted to get that off his chest. Now he got that off his chest. Okay, now let's get to where you come from. How did you come to be? How did you leave Ohio? Why did you leave Ohio? How did you end up in Florida as a 13-year-old with a Rottweiler puppy in the back of an 18-wheeler? How did that come about? What was the thought process? When did you know this was going to happen? Okay, what made you leave Florida and go to OKC, Oklahoma? But, man, it's just everybody got something to say. Man, bro, it's like everybody. But they never said anything. When I let Steve say what he said, when I let said what he said, when I've let everybody say what they said, nobody said anything. Now, all of a sudden, because it goes viral, I guarantee you, Ocho, if this video had done 2.7 million views, nobody would have said a damn thing.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So you see, you got some people who had some things to say about the way he did his interview. People basically jealous, right? And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Shannon Sharpe is, in my opinion, I'm not going to say the best, but he's my favorite. He is my favorite interviewer. And it ain't got nothing to do with this Katt Williams thing, because I liked him even before that. He's my favorite interviewer because he is entertaining to watch. Whether you like his interview style or not, guess who likes his interview style? Katt Williams. And that's what matters. That's why Katt Williams went there. If you have something to say about the way he does his interview or his podcast or whatever you want to call it, then have Katt Williams come on your podcast and do it the way you think it should be done. If you got something negative to say about it. You know why that can't happen? Because Katt Williams wanted to go on Club Shay Shay. Katt wanted to go to Club Shay Shay. Katt don't want to go to them boys podcast. Katt went where he wanted to go, and he was comfortable saying what he had to say on that platform. And that's the platform that Shannon designed. He made it a comfortable place, a safe place for people to come and get things off their chest. Uncle Shannon Sharpe made it like that. It's working. And his style is what was able to get Katt Williams to come on there and open up. If you have someone come onto your podcast and all you doing is drilling them with questions and all they're doing is answering questions, people not going to want to watch that. Nobody want to watch that. And the person is not going to want to come back. Other people going to see that and they not going to want to come to your show because they like, I don't want to go there and just answer 100 questions and then leave. I want to have time to get some things off my chest. I want my fans to watch this and get to know me a little bit better. And maybe I feel like you're not asking all the questions I feel like need to be asked. I got to have the freedom to say things out loud without being questioned, without being interrupted. And that's the platform that Uncle Shannon provides on Club Shay Shay. Now let's watch Shannon go in on this next part.
This notion, y'all need to stop this. And you're going to catch, you know who I'm talking about. Oh, they know who I'm talking about.
Oh, they do?
Yes.
Let me look at the chat.
But that's what I.
Chat, who we talk about, chat? Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay.
But that's what it's about. It's about 27. Right. I mean, they make it seem like I've never had, like Steve Harvey's almost at 10 million. You're almost at 6 million. Coach Prime is at 6 million. DC Young Fly's at 4 million.
Yeah.
I mean, I got not only do the whole episode, but I got breakout clips that's done 1 million views, that's done 2 million views, that's done 3 million views. They make it seem like I was peeling around, oh, my pod can have 45,000 views. Mm-hmm. No. I've had episodes that do 300,000 downloads.
Yeah.
Man, y'all need, and you wonder why you only have limited success. You think you having success, but think about how much more success you could have if you got that envy, that jealousy, and that hate out your heart. But y'all write all these little catchy phrases on your little page, and it's you. All you doing is writing a memoir to yourself.
Come on now. Come on, preacher.
But you think, hey, look at this. I got this out the mud. I came from the trenches. Right. And you got more hate in your heart with all that you got, that you've been blessed with so much, and all you do is hate on a man that you think better. How about get better? Create better content. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to leave it alone, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
And this is for everybody that's out there.
You preaching right now.
Just because you're first to do something, that don't mean you're the best at it. Listen to me again, chat. Just because you're first, that doesn't mean you're the best. Because a lot of times people think, well, I was first. That don't mean you're the best.
Come on now.
So Roger Bannister was the first man to break the 4-minute mile. Is he the best mile of all time? Absolutely not.
Nope. I like where you're going.
Talk to him, Unc. Talk to him, Unc. Talk to him, Unc. Like, make better content. You heard him, make better content. He coming at y'all heads right now. And I feel every minute of that. And you know what? Shannon Sharpe is Generation X. And Generation X doesn't have as much experience in social media as like myself, a millennial. Not that I've been in social media for that long, but I've always had a social media platform. Like, for example, when MySpace came out, I was on MySpace. I was 18 years old when I jumped on MySpace. MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, all these things. So the first half of my life, up until I was 18 years old, I didn't have anything. But then I went off to college. I created me a little MySpace at 18 years old. I'm 36 years old now, so literally half of my life, social media has been a part of my life for the second half of my life. From 18 prior to, no social media. But from 18 to now, present day, 18 to 36, I've had a social media platform. So I know that that's the type of thing that comes with the territory. You can have someone who follows you and just watches your stuff, but secretly they don't like you. They don't like you, and it's a group of them who don't like you, or they talk about you. That comes with the territory, That comes with the territory. When you start doing good things, that comes with the territory. When you start gaining the right type of attention, that is the type of thing that comes with the territory when it comes to social media. You can have somebody who follows you or is friends with you on something, or they might even like some of your pictures or they might leave nice comments, but secretly they don't like you. And that's what happens when you start shining. And that's what Unc did. Not to say he wasn't shining before, because in my opinion, he was. Uncle Shannon Sharpe been shining. He been shining. But that's a part of the social media life. That's a part of it. And as millennials, for those of you who are millennials watching this, as millennials, we've all been indulged in social media the second part of our life. Depending on where you fall within the millennial, we've all been indulged in social media the second part of our life. We already understand this. We understand that there's going to be people who talk down on you on the internet just because they know you can't get to them. We understand that. We understand that this comes with the territory. We know that. And I really hope that Shannon Sharpe don't let this get to him in a negative way or starts to bring him down or mess with him mentally, because sometimes that's what it does. And Shannon is Gen X. He's 56 years old. I'm sure when he first got into social media, when it really started booming like that for real, he was already like 39 years old, 38, 39 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the latter half of his life, like later on in his life. And who's to even say he was even in any of those? He probably ain't started nothing until maybe 10 years ago. If that, you know what I'm saying? So he's not used to that type of hate. He's used to playing in the NFL. He was a great tight end, great football player, put up numbers, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. One of my favorite tight ends of all time. Actually, I think he is my favorite tight end. Him and then Tony Gonzalez. Favorite tight ends of all time. So he's used to hate coming from the sports world, and that's different. Usually your fans are going to love you. The home team, the home crowd, they're going to love you. The away crowd going to hate you. It's easy to understand. But in a situation like this, where you just start booming, you probably got other podcasters, other interviewers who's on the same platform, YouTube, and they trying to do their thing. And you might have thought that they were your friends. You know, you might have had conversations with them. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But seeing yours blow up like that and theirs not blowing up, not saying that it's not, because I don't even know who they talking about. But seeing yours blow up like that, first thing that come in their mind is, why couldn't I get Katt Williams? Why wasn't Katt Williams on my platform? The only reason you getting views now is because of Katt Williams. Check all his prior stuff. He been getting views. Uncle Shay Shay been getting views. He been getting views. Check all the priors. Check the history. But that's the mindset of people in the social media world. You start doing better than them, they start attacking you. Oh, you should have asked him this. Why you ain't ask him that? Why you ain't say this? Why you ain't say that? Why you let him ramble on for 30 minutes? Because that's the platform he created. That's what he wants. He wants you to come on there and speak freely. That's what he wants. Big ups to Uncle Shannon. Big ups to Shannon Sharpe. That was a great interview. I love the style. Just know, Unc, and I know you ain't never gonna see this, but just know that comes with the territory. Wipe that off you, put that in the rear view, and keep going forward and keep creating more content that we want to see. Man, that's all I got for today. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share the video, comment. Do it now.